A lot of you guys know him as Anthony, but apparently in his house, he's known as Wayne. Everybody give it up for Anthony Smith.
I'm the king. It's a fact. I'm the king.
Everybody? Yeah, thanks for coming out. Yeah, first, it looked like it was supposed to be sold out. You know, I'm going to try to stool tonight and do something different, you know. There's a couple empty seats in here, though, but I think we did all right tonight, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. My first time promoting, you know, I was thinking I should get into this promotional shit. I was in the back, but there's a lot of dudes back there, and I'm like, you know, I gotta promote some more women out here, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna promote me an all women show, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts, cause I mean, women are special, beautiful, you know. Yeah, they changing the game right now. Like I grew up in the '90s, and you could never call a woman a bitch back then. Like it was impossible. Queen Latifah had this song, and she was like, "Who you calling a bitch? Just socking dudes now." But nowadays, I mean, women is boss bitches and bad bitches. Like women took the word bitch like black people took the word nigga. Just made it sexier. But white people want the word nigga back, like acting like some bitches. See, I was born April 1st, 1982. April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
So my life's been a joke. Like low key, like once on my birthday I got a pair of Payless shoes in an Air Jordan box. I'm like, these are Jordan Cements? April Fools. That's fucked up, right? Like even my name itself, Anthony Wayne Smith Jr., like, how white is that? April Fools. I mean, my friends' names were like Roderick, Jason, Jamal, Wesley, and I left Wayne. Okay. I mean, we know what Wayne Brady is like. Come on, like, should I just bust the Carlton right now?
Yes.
It's not unusual to have such a white name. But I mean, I was the only child in the hood, you know, with that weird name. So I really had to take care of myself. Facts. You know, I had to defend myself real good, like a name like Wayne. Wayne was raw though. He was uncut, like no filter. Like kids call it like they see it. Like you ever be at the grocery store with your kid and he like, "Daddy, that man got a dress on." He's like, "Shh, leave them alone." "Mama, look at that black man over there." "Shh, you can't say black." I hate when people say African American. Fuck is African American? I feel like they want to call me something else, like hung or athletic. Like fucking African American. And nobody like here's my Asian American friend. It's weird, but we get stuck with that. Don't call me that shit. I like black. When I was in elementary, they had this poster of all these ethnicities, and it had a picture of a black man, and next to it said Afro-American. I mean, and I had a flat top at the time, so I mean, I really didn't identify with anybody on that poster, and I wasn't trying to grow an afro, like. I mean, it's just weird. Like we make up weird shit. Like, I mean, like I tell you, I grew up in the hood, like in the '80s, '90s. So I never saw a white person. Definitely not in Compton. First time I saw a white person was at the doctor's office, and this was before like Indians migrated over. So now my doctor's last name is Patel. And the first time I locked eyes with like a blue eyes, I was like, he looked kind of red or pink, like not white, like That shit just confusing. We just make shit up. Like I'll introduce myself to people and I'll be like, "Hi, my name's Anthony." And they're like, "What's up, Tony?" Tony, like, the fuck is Tony? Like, do I look Italian to you? I like a nice Afro-American name, like nickname, like Ant. If you're gonna shorten it, call me Ant. You know, Tony, what the fuck is this Tony shit? Like, white people come up with weird nicknames for themselves. Like, William. Like, how is William Bill? That doesn't make no sense. I've met a lot of Bills, but I never met a Billiam. And then Richard is Dick. Not Rich or Rick. So ladies, like, if you date a Richard, know at some point in time, he gonna be a dick. Stay out of his lane. Everybody good? Chilling out in Long Beach? Yeah, man. I was out with my wife the other night and it was weird because like my jeans was tighter than hers. And she goes, I got boyfriend jeans on. I'm like, shit, what is these, girlfriend jeans? I thought they was relaxed fits, but I wasn't relaxed at all. Them tight ass jeans. I mean, shit, I'm not even ever relaxed at home. Like, it's bad because my wife is the breadwinner. That's terrible, man. I'll be washing dishes, hand washing, and she on the couch watching Netflix, eating popcorn. And I look over and I'm like, I should have never dropped out of community college. I gotta get into entertainment, man. Nigga, these jokes gotta hit. They gotta hit. I gotta win this fucking competition. You know, I mean, women are taking over. Like, they have. It's facts. Right. It has. My dad worked for his wife. You gotta ask her for a day off, right? That's too much power. Honey, is it okay? I got PTO. How many days left? Terrible. Like, even in the music, like, I grew up in, like I said, Wayne was in the he's 82, I grew up in the 90s. The music is changing. Like, I love hip hop. Like, in the 90s, like, men was ruling shit. We could say whatever we want. Like, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That was considered misogynistic. And I guess it is. But women were okay with it. Like, they loved it. And they would sing the songs just because the beat was knocking. Like, this is a popular song from Long Beach that everybody loves. No matter wherever you go, everybody sing it. Women, men. If some of y'all know these lyrics, jump on with me. He goes, when I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your gap, I have respect for you, lady, but now I take it all back. What she do? Cause you gave me all your pussy. This nasty right here. And she licked my balls. What? They just singing this shit now. Like, this crazy. Now they got this song out. Said, cause girls is players too. Y'all heard that one? Yeah. And they done flipped it on us. He said, I go on and on and on and then. He blowing up my phone, but I'm ignoring him. What's the next one? He think he the one, I got like 4 of him. She said she came up from rag from riches. 5-star bitch. Classy bitches. And then she said, she make him clean up the plate, have him do the dishes. You heard my dishes story. I can't sing to this shit. Why I can't sing to this? Like, why y'all do this to us? Give my dad a day off, please. He need a day off. I mean, shit changed too. Like, you know what? Y'all laughing pretty good. So Wayne was a class clown. Facts, yeah. And it was, I mean, I would what they would consider back then ADHD. Like, can't sit still, lacks attention, talks too much. So instead of Adderall, the solution for this was to put my desk outside. So, I mean, this is why I don't like people now, because I was never really around them. I was outside talking to myself. Just looking at the air like, what's up, Tony? I mean, Wayne. Some bullshit. But the worst thing is my parents were okay with it. Like, but they would let me back in the classroom after recess for story time. You know, try to tire me out. And the teacher say, there's no such thing as a silly question. And then she started telling the story. I'm like, teacher, question. Didn't I tell you not to ask questions during story time? I thought there was no such thing as a silly question. Then she sent me to the office for talking too much. But back then they had this thing called a paddle. Yeah. Anybody familiar with that?
Oh, yeah.
It was wooden and it had holes in it, so you could hear the wind just shit sound like a lifesaver. And they had like numbers by whatever infraction. Every day I'm in there like this. And I'm just holding in my tears because I got to be tough. Like, you're not about to see me fucking cry. Like, I'm a real one, you know. Things changed though, you know. They have changed. Like, there's no way you can get away with that now.
No.
That's weak, you know. We soft now. Like, word is bond. Like, we got to start being honest with people, you know. Preach. Like, we just giving out participation trophies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you suck, like, we need to let you know you suck. You know? And if you fat,
You gotta say you fat.
that's not positive. Like, it's not no body positive shit. It's not.
That's right.
When I was fat, and Wayne was fat too, nobody told me to love myself. They didn't. You know, I was out at the swimming pool. We had a local pool out in Compton. One pool. Shit was crowded as hell. Like, there's just dunking you in there, everybody swimming with basketball shorts on. And I took my shirt off and this kid was like, he got missile titties. And I looked down, I'm like, oh, that nigga got me. Like I look at like Madonna's comb brawl. Remember that? Like, they was just pointing out. That was bad. Like, but I was angry. Like, when he did that, I was mad. I wish I could turn them titties into real missiles. I would have sprayed everybody at that bitch. Do. Well, this is before mass shootings. And we all know black people don't do that shit. So I had to be witty. I came up with something real quick like, at least my titty's bigger than your mama's. And his mama was Asian, so I was a little tit accurate. Just a little tit. Since I was the only child, though, I mean, you can use those titties to your advantage when you're young. I'm just saying. But I had to get rid of those. It's very uncomfortable. Take a seat right quick. Kids, speaking of kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember you was young? That's it. No punchline. Like I'm so old I had to take a nap just to get up here tonight. I thought TikTok was a fake Rolex. Like, can you tell time? Like, my bladder is like totally out of control now. Like, I was telling my man the other day, like, I'm just squeezing trying to get to the bathroom and I get there and it's like already a wet drop there. Like, I I gotta put paper towels in there like a man maxi pad. I'm at that age where my mom used to say, make sure you pee before you leave the house.
Yeah.
I'm at that age again. I pee before I get to my destination and when I get there. Like, yeah, I ain't trying to have no accidents. None. Like, gotta squeeze that shit, Kegels, whatever it takes, suck it in. Y'all familiar with cyberbullying?
Yeah.
That shit cold, man. I used to get spanked with a paddle. Like, there's no cyberbullying. Like, my desk was outside. I ain't saying I'm tough, but like, if a kid tried to cyberbully me, like, I'm gonna be like, go ahead and just leak my nudes. I'm gonna just get more hoes. Like, I'm confident. Like, I've been confident. At a young age, I was confident, because like women, older women, they would come up to me, even sometimes relatives, like, Anthony, you so handsome. You so handsome. Your hair's swimming. You got waves for the babes. Shoot, if I was your age, Put that on the flip side. Let an uncle tell that to his niece. Girl, I see you out there on the volleyball team. Them strong legs. Filling up them shorts. I know all the boys is checking for you.
Yeah.
Shoot, if I was your age. That shit was acceptable for us, though.
Right.
For the men's, like, that's how the word cougar came. Like, little did you know, they just pounce on you. You wasn't ready for that shit. Like, young man can't fight off them big ass cats. Gotta be strong. Like, I meet an older woman. And the first time I meet her, like, she'll give me a hug. Second time I meet her, we're a little more familiar. She'll give me a hug and a kiss on the cheek. And by the third time, I'm like, hey, Miss Jones. How you doing, honey? And she give me a hug, kiss on the cheek. But this time she get like a little side lip. Like, you ever get that? You just wiping it off like, bitch, I know what you doing. I know what you trying to do. I ain't even gonna say what's gonna happen the last time I see her. The next time I see her, side lip gonna turn into to some full lips. How'd y'all like John's set?
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Dropping N-bombs and shit. Yeah, I don't know about that. Got a little story time coming up, but let's talk about some positive black people shit. And I'm happy the holidays are over. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to all the people that's gonna leave their Christmas lights up till next year. Lazy motherfuckers. Somebody in here gonna do that. But I'm looking forward to the next holiday, MLK Day. Woo! Shout out. Give it up for Dr. King. Come on, y'all can do better for me. You know what's special about Dr. King? You know what's fucked up about Dr. King? A lot of people like to trash on his legacy. Say he had a lot of mistresses. He was an unfaithful man. So, okay, big fucking deal. The motherfucker had a bachelor's from Morehouse, a doctorate from Boston University, arrested 29 times. Marched for the Montgomery boy bus guy, all while fucking bitches. Nigga, that's some ghost shit. Like, that's the kind of energy I need. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm looking forward to going back to bed. Look at all the shit he accomplished. Like, he had a dream while he was awake. How real is that? You know what I mean? Like, he's just accomplishing shit. Facts. And Kilo on that, yeah. My nigga. So yeah, I was at the open mic. I invited my boy John to come out. It's an open mic competition. Yeah, well, I wanted to compete. Neither one of us got to compete though. But I got to go up that night and I had this one particular joke. You know, I'll just tell it to you right now. How'd that shit go? I told him, it was an all-white room, you know. And I was the only black comedian there, and I was like, you know, I'm probably going to be the funniest comedian here. Not because I'm funny, because I'm black. Plus, I just make everything cooler.
That part.
And I get to say, nigga. And some people laugh, you know. But last time I did that joke, this older white lady came up to me after my set, and she was like, Anthony, I don't know what to say or do when you say the N-word. I'm like, just don't say it. You're not at home. That was a joke. And then I got a good response from that too. And I went to sit next to John, and he was like, man, that shit was cool. And he said, I got some black jokes too. But I need somebody to say the word nigger. And I like, nigger? No, nigga. And then he goes, you know, I'm gonna just say this joke and I'm gonna hold the mic out to the crowd and you go, nigger. And he kept saying it. I'm like, no, nigga. Nigga. I mean, it kind of triggered me because I was going through thoughts in my head. I'm like, this motherfucking all lives matter ass, white cracker ass. You know, I remember the last time I was on this plantation tour and I wanted to walk to the back of the bus and these white people were staring at me. It brought up all these crazy thoughts about racism and shit. It bothered me. I ain't gonna lie. But John went up on the stage and, you know, he said his little jokes and shit. And I don't know, so something like a joke like, you know, I grew up in Chicago and I know a lot of black jokes, but I can't say what I really want to say. I need somebody to say, and this was my cue, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do right now, you know? And I go, what's up, nigga? And the whole crowd goes, ah! Ah! And nigga, he got the best response out of the whole fucking room. And I go, just like a white man to piggyback off a black man and kill the room. What the fuck is this? America? Anthony Smith, y'all, thank you for coming out, y'all.
I got stacks. I'm the king. It's a fact.